Hello out there, this is Terkanil and welcome back to another episode on RxCraft. We have reached, I think, episode 20. Wow, we're getting up there. But today we're going to be working on a project that I've been looking to doing for a while, ever since I got my beacons first prepared. The wither stars themselves, I should say. So it's been a little while. But we still have a space for one more beacon in this cluster here. And that will be the focus, getting that one. But what I've been wanting is to have my own place here at the base to kill wither bosses. Now, not exactly something you can easily do because they like to blow everything up. However, at one point in time, I believe I pointed out after I noted that there was this block right here, the reinforced obsidian, which lists itself as witherproof. Now, while I've not actually tested it myself, I'm going to believe that I'm hearing chicken. I'm going to believe that this would actually be able to take a hit from a wither boss. So we're going to build a room out of the stuff. Somewhere around here someplace, I have no clue where. Sorry, distracted by the chicken. But we're going to end up taking this area of this abandoned mine right here and repurposing it. So this is all just empty room area. There's nothing down here. The hallways have been cleared of any resources. So I just have to pay attention to this direction, which is, cave system. And this path right here takes us back to the base. So this is a fairly safe area to get, for me to take out. So I'm going to dig this entire thing out and repurpose it as the Wither Arena. Yeah, it's a little corny, but hey, I'm a dork, so whatever. Sounds good to me. But that is our major project. So, on with the digging. The second part of that I mentioned was the reinforced obsidian. So this stuff requires a decent amount of dark steel and dark iron bars in order to construct. Now, dark steel is obsidian, pulverized coal, or coal powder, and iron ingots. Unfortunately, we have plenty of that here with the coal powder there, the iron down there, and I believe I moved my obsidian up here too. Yep, there it is. So plenty of stuff to build. I just have to work it out. Sorry, I forgot to pick that up. I had to very recently upgrade this cache here as it was nearly full on coal. You had some come in while I was upgrading that. So, we're going to make a whole bunch of that to use as walls. See how this turns out. Now, let me get that cooking, as that will take a while. So, I have now cooked, made, and used 3 stacks of the reinforced obsidian. And in the time I got going, I forgot to pick up anything in between. I'm good at that. But quickly run down here. So this is the space that I pointed out that I'm using for this nice big project. So the door will be right here. This will be the hallway. This part I'm gonna just, make pretty for these first 6 blocks. Everything after that is this reinforced obsidian. So this is what it looks like. Now, I've done quite a bit of testing on how to make this room work without the explosions bleeding over outside of the obsidian walls. And as a result, I've learned a very important lesson. The explosions can go deep enough that while it won't destroy the reinforced obsidian, it will bleed. So the walls I have to make too deep. So the floor will also be too deep. I'll come back to that guy later. So it's gonna take a lot more than I had originally considered. This wall right here, I'm making 3 deep, so I have a 2 bleed point. It won't have to really matter about it, and I should have enough reinforcement there to block any damage, so if necessary I can just retreat into this little hallway here and then come back in. I can hear my spiders. So that is the current state of this project. It is going to be keeping me good and busy for a while. Where did I put my shovel? There it is. Let me get some of this extra cleared out here. But in my testing here, I should be able to handle the wither quite well once this is taken care of. Use my creative world not just to, that was interesting, test the feasibility of the room, but also to see if I could actually take it in such close quarters. It's really easy, actually. What I have learned is basically I cannot talk anymore today. Take it as a phase 1, phase 2. So phase 1, where the wither boss is normally flying, I just camp right here at the door and pick it off. Then, normally the wither boss is going to try to come after me, but it can't fit down the 2 wide hallway. So at that point, I just sort of run up, smack it once or twice, and flee back here. Makes it nice and easy. At least that's the idea. I used what I've created so far for this stuff, as that said. So 3 stacks presently. That's a lot of this reinforced obsidian. I'm hearing chicken. And this is only 1 layer deep. So just that 1 layer is all I've managed so far, and then what you see on the second. This is the ground level. So I need a lot more of this stuff. Which means I need a lot more dark steel. So I got the 26 bars there. Got 43 there. And I've got a lot more cooking. So we're just got to wait this out. And we'll then have, I'm hoping, about 10 stacks or so of dark iron. But we'll see. And hopefully somewhere between now and the end of the episode, we should also be getting our mod updates in. So I might jump into that at some point along the way. Mod updates have been released at this point for BuildCraft, EnderIO, oh, what else? And a few of the chicken bones mods. So we've got a few things to play with once we get them all out. Oops. But, you know, wait for this to cook. This is going to take a very long time to finish. And just because of the time of day, is my episodes I record over several days of time. Yes, I have no life, I know. But it means that I'm going to be waiting, so I'm just going to let this go all night. Everything here, as I said in the previous episode, is loaded, so don't have to really worry about it. So we're just going to let everything run, and we'll come back at it. So I will talk to you, well, by the time you hear from me next, after the cut, it'll be tomorrow. So, see you in a moment. Alright, got some more of the walls put in, including the entryway here. At least it's marked off. The wall here is going to be 3 deep, so I'll have a ensured protective zone right here in case I have to retreat, which is going to be likely. But this is going to be the inner area of the room. So the embankment over here, this is going to be the second layer of wall. I'm going to have to actually, now that I think about it, go behind that wall and add an extra little bit to ensure that it doesn't get blown out when I'm fighting a wither. I forgot about that a little bit. Crap. A little more work for me. But, as you can see, I've got a pretty good amount done here. And this is requiring a lot more of the reinforced obsidian than I had initially anticipated. So I've been waiting for my dark steel to cook. Looks like it should be about done. I ran out of iron. I've got 5 full stacks. Grab some more iron here. That'll get all going in. Let's see. How much are we missing out here? So, looks like it needs a little more coal powder. I think I got plenty of that at this point. So, drop all that in there, and I can go grab me some more iron and obsidian. I can make use of this stuff. This will give me a stack. Oy. Maybe a stack. Maybe not a stack. Yeah, reinforced obsidian takes a lot. In order to get 1 stack of the stuff, you need 4 stacks of dark steel, plus an additional 4 stacks of dark iron bars. It's a lot. So let me get some more bars made since I've run out. And still you. I forget how many I actually can get out of. Let's see, 4 of these should give me a stack. So 2.5 stacks on 1 full stack of dark steel. Ugh. So I need another stack and a half to get 1 more stack of reinforced. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be a bit. So I'm going to get back to getting that material put together and get another update at that point. Alright, so everything has pretty much cooked. Looks like I need to toss in some more iron. I got plenty of dark steel. And we've now gotten updates for many of our mods in place that have been released in the last about week or so. So now we need to go through and make sure that everything is working appropriately, since some of it involves connections between EnderIO and BuildCraft. Like right here. So it should all be working, but we'll know shortly. And now where was I? Alright, the room is done. So it's pretty sizable, As you can see here, I've got taken up this entire area right here. And you'll actually see it sticking out right there. And that is just to make sure it doesn't make a mess. So inside for primary lighting, I've got lava. This room is actually a little bit larger than I had expected to make it or intended to make it, but I am going with it. So I've got a couple torches here in the center that will keep the center lit. I'll figure out how to deal with that at a later time. The part sticking out into the dirt room here is due to the lava. So all the walls, as I'd mentioned, have to be at least 2 thick in order for damage not to extend out beyond the walls. So every time I added lava, I had to take the wall out an extra column. So this is a big space, and it took a lot of reinforced obsidian. I'd have to say it's at least 10 stacks. I was planning more, so I made it a lot more, but fortunately didn't need it. But now we can get ready to do this fight. I'm going to line up my potions, my bow, arrow. And just to show you, this doorway here is so I have a quick exit if I need it, quick space to hide. This is 3 thick, so a blast will not reach me. So this area right here is a complete safe zone. And it's ready to go. So, my weapons in place. Here's for the inaugural run. I missed. If it wants to sit right here at the entrance, I'll just go and smack him dead center with the sword. And he's dead. There's one Nether Star. We'll wait for the wither to wear off, and we'll do a second one. Instant health, right? Yeah. Alright. Line up the next kill. Just to show you what this room looks like without the extra light. You'll see the dark area right there. And I think there's another one right around here. Yeah. It's right here. It gets a little dark as well. I think it's probably because I ended up making this room 1 block wider than I had originally meant to. But as I said, I'll have to figure that out at another point. But as long as I at least have a couple torches in here and right in the center, it won't be an issue. But wither number 2. These guys hit pretty hard. I can go around and show you some of the... I think I felt that. I can go around and show you some of the area outside this thing. Once he's dead. Wow, that was fast. I didn't even get hit that time. And the final. Come to me. Like I said, safety space. And there we are. So let me relight the center of the room. We now have 3 nether stars. So now I can get my final beacon up, and my base will have its full set of beacons. But I believe that may just about do us. But actually, let's go get that extra beacon built. Don't know why I just went through that. Okay, beacon. What does that take again? Glass and obsidian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I get obsidian right here? Yep. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I need to get all of them, don't I? There's our 15. And don't all do it to the other 2 beacons yet, but they're my beacons. Oops. Not quite deep enough. Dunk. There we go. Alright, let's see what else. Mining. Strength. Zombie. Speed. Oh, let's do, I guess, resistance. Oh, I forgot to get a bar. It's always something. Alright, try that again. And there we are. We now have resistance active. Alright, we now have our weatherproof room, so we have someplace really close to go and kill them. And that is functional. Oh, before I forget, I was going to show you a little bit around that area. Where was the... I know I had a hole out here someplace. Did I block it? That's a yes. So the room, as you can see here, went up into the abandoned mine. And with how much explosions were flying around this thing, you would have seen some of the stone here disappearing. Like those holes, I did those. And if I run around to the other end here, I can see it's fairly clean cut. Without it, there'd be a lot more holes around this thing, which means places for creatures to spawn. So at the very least, it would just get annoying. But there's my roof, idiot. And at that, that's all the time I've got for today. So if you liked the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more of what we're doing here, hit it, subscribe, and come along with us. But this is Terkanil, signing off.